Honing in deeper on the ARP enforcement implementation method we discussed a moment ago, this slide details the key components that are part of the architecture to allow that deployment to be implemented on your network. The key pieces here are the policy server itself. The policy server can be implemented in the cloud. Genians has an AWS cloud. You can actually deploy this in a region of your choice, and you can deploy that very quickly straight from our website in about 5 minutes. If you prefer, you could have a policy server on-prem as well, and that could be a physical appliance or it can be virtualized. The policy server communicates with network sensors. Network sensors are the devices that perform the ARP enforcement on the network. Network sensors can be deployed at various locations in the network, depending on your network topology. Simply connecting the network sensor to a trunk port and tagging the interesting VLANs is all that needs to be done. There is no network integration required aside from connecting the trunk port. The sensor can operate in a passive or active mode where it's monitoring or enforcing policies. This is a very unique implementation method that allows you visibility without having to any downtime or do any network integration and any network disruption. Some of the contrasts from some of the other implementation methods, there's no requirements for the network environment. Your network environment does not have to support radius, SNMP, port mirroring, or any other similar features. There's no edge switch controller or access point configuration required. High availability is not required because this enforcement mechanism fails open, not closed. The only thing more important than network security is network availability. Because ARP is not tied to any particular vendor, this is the only method that is truly vendor agnostic. All other enforcement mechanisms are tied to vendor or some configuration unique to a vendor in one way, shape, or form or another. Also, rapid deployment is the key here. It's only 10 minutes per policy server or sensor. Those can be physical or virtual, provided via an ISO image and installed very rapidly, which is a key to success when it comes to deploying network access control.